Hey everyone. Hey everyone, I'm Meenu, maths tutor at Meenu's Maths, taught more than 10,000 students in last 18 years. Awarded as Best Maths Teacher of the Year Award 2023. And today I have invited here a special guest. Soon she will be there here. Diksha Dogra, a manifestation coach. I hope she will be soon here. Till that, I just want to tell that today's session is, as you all know that I am in maths teaching. I teach specifically for teenage students. So today's session is related for use of law of attraction and manifestation for students. How can the law of attraction be helpful in academics? I hope my guest will be soon here. Let me check, please. Till that my guest joined, let me tell you something about Meenu's Maths. Meenu's Maths is an online platform specifically for maths, and students learn here with fun. And really, the best review that I get from my students is that they just look forward to attend my classes. That's the reason I have always 100% attendance record. At Meenu's Maths, we give thank you 𝗁𝗵𝘁 for joining. Soon my guest will be here. Thank you, Diksha. Diksha, I'm sending you invitation. Hi.
Hi. Hello, Meenu.
Hi, Diksha. How are you?
I'm good. You tell, how are you?
I'm very fine. Can you hear me properly? Everything is fine?
1 second. Now,
Yeah.
say something.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for joining. I want to tell my audience, today I have invited Diksha here. Diksha Dogra, a manifestation coach and speaker, Josh Talk speaker, and a powerhouse of manifesting techniques and an expert of law of attraction. Thank you so much, Diksha, for accepting my invitation.
I had to. I had.
And one special thing that I want, yeah, please.
So glad to be here with you.
Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. One special thing that I want to tell my audience that today's topic is basically, as I'm a tutor specifically for teenage students, and she is a manifestation coach. So we will stick to how the law of attraction and manifestation can be useful for students in academics. So audience is also allowed to ask their questions. First of all, I would like to ask a few questions to Diksha, and after that, sticking to the topic, I want everyone also to join that. Fine?
Sure.
First of all, Diksha, I would like to know about you. How you started this manifesting and all these things. Something about your story.
Honestly, Meenu, I didn't have that idea that I'll be a manifestation coach. Okay. I wanted to be different, and that, that kick was always there since childhood. Okay. I want to do something different. But what different, that was not, there in my mind. Like, okay, I'll be a coach one day, I'll be teaching law of attraction, or I'll be using these things myself. Okay. But, when I have, messed up everything in my life, a person came in my life and gave me, gave my life a 360-degree turn. So that is where I came to know about this term, law of attraction. And I got very fascinated by this term. Okay, law of attraction, oh my god, what exactly is this? I started, deep diving into that. I'm a very curious person, and I am always open to learn. This is something, when I heard for the first time from that person, I was like, oh my god, I need to, see what exactly this means. I was like, okay. When I, started looking for that, I came to know that it's not, in any ordinary term. It's actually something which is happening all the time, and the entire universe is based out of that. That is where my, interest arised in that thing, and I started learning about that. And I didn't started implementing things, while I started learning about it. It took a lot of time, a lot of consistency, determination, tenacity, and that is where I started to, implementing things. When I messed up, things a lot in my life, that is where, when I reached my saturation point, I started, implementing those things in my life. And that is where I started seeing magic around me and inside me. That was a very amazing turning point in my life. And I was like, buddy, I need to teach this to others, because I know I went through hell, and I understand that there are many people and life is tough for them too. So how about going out and teaching the same thing, which can make this journey amazing for them? That's how I came to, conclusion that I wanted to be a coach, and here I am.
So beautiful, so beautiful. If you don't mind, may I ask the person's name?
It's, very well, it's my husband, Gagan.
I know that, but I wanted my audience also to hear because how I know it is not about students topic, but I just want to talk about this. Isn't it very beautiful when both of you couple, as a couple, you are in the same thing?
Exactly. Being a coach, there are times when we feel low too, right? There are certain things which we need to handle. We have full-time job, then we are doing this as a passion, following this as a passion. Plus we have a family to take care of, and then each other, right? Then what we do is, like, sometimes when we need, when any one of us need a push, we talk like, okay, Gagan, sit, let's talk about this, let's do it. So, when your companion is from the same background, and you both need that push which is required to excel in whatever passion you are following, that is there. And I think that is the biggest blessing we both have in the form of each other. And I really, really adore that. And plus, you know him very well, right? He is an extraordinary person. He,
Yeah.
does things in an extraordinary way. He don't like simple things. He like that word extraordinary, and he does that everything, in such a way. And I'm really, really grateful to have him in my life. So it's
And you
beautiful.
really
Truly
matched his frequency. Huh?
beautiful. Really,
Yeah. That's also superb. That's also superb. Okay, so let's go to the students topic. If I ask you, what do you say that how can students effectively use the law of attraction to enhance their focus and concentration during their study hours?
okay. So, see, focus and concentration issues happen when you don't have clarity in your mind. Like, suppose you have a student who want to do good, have no desire of, getting fail in exams, but somehow that student does not have that proper understanding what exactly I need to do. I need to, get passing marks in exam, but how many marks I need to be successful in what exam I'm giving, right? When that clarity is there, there is a target. There is a target in the student's mind. When that target is clear, student will know that I have to be focused, and student will be focused. So in order to gain that focus, that concentration, a clarity is a must have thing for the student. So Abhi, you are a teacher, right? So आप और अगर कोई और टीचर्स भी देख रहे हैं, then it's my humble request to all of them, talk to the student, come to know like what thing is there in their mind which is causing chaos, and help them in getting clarity at that point. When they have the clarity, they will not go here, they will not go there, they will be focused and towards their target, and trust me, they will hit it, because the energy they carry is amazing. So best thing to do is staying focused by getting clarity, first thing. Another thing is by calming their mind. There are a lot of things going on, especially considering social media is open to all the kids these days. A comparison plus family pressure, lot of things are going on. I completely understand that. So in that case, what they can do is, I'm not telling them to spare out a lot of time during their day, but the best thing they can do for 2 minutes during the day, or maybe twice a day or once a day, deep breathe. That is something which will calm their mind. Getting up early in the morning, then going to school, after getting done with the school, going to tuitions, and then having lunch, going to family thing and doing all these things, it can mess up their mind. So how about taking a break of 2 minutes and just doing deep breathing? And how they can do it? They can inhale through their nose, exhale through their mouth. Simple exercise which you can teach in your school, since you are the principal, right? You can help teachers in getting, in knowing that this is something which can benefit them, because they are always getting pressure from teachers, from school, from parents, from family members, social media comparison. Let's just give them some pause and just focus on breathing, because when they come out of that breathing zone, they'll be focused. Their mind is calm, they'll be focused, they'll be able to concentrate on what they need to do. So 2 things I told you to help students in staying focused in whatever they want to do.
Okay, if as you said that they should have some some specific thing that what they want, huh? If I tell you that what happened in my class, I am not the teacher that who run behind the marks.
I know, right?
But I always say my students, after one exam, I ask my students that what are your next target. I don't give any kind of target to my students regarding marks, but I ask my students their target. And if I say, if some student is telling that my target is from 40, I want to have 36, anything else, that clarity can be that helpful in their law of attraction and these kind of, because something, I try to fix something in their head that yes, this is the number that I want.
Not you want. That should be something which they want.
No, I want means I'm saying that what students say that is the thing that I want. Now in one, if there are 5 students, someone is saying I want 38 out of 40, and someone is saying, ma'am, I want 25 out of 40. Both are at their own place, and I don't pressurize for even for 0.5 marks. I don't pressurize. I give them that you decide your target. So my question is this: is it the right way to set up pure target for law of attraction can be helpful?
Law of attraction is, that is something which is always happening, Meenu. Always happening. It's just that when they get clarity, they'll start using it for themselves. They will become conscious about there is something which we can apply in our life to make it better. So it's not like they are not using it yet. It's not there. It's there. It's always happening. It's always happening. So by, helping them in getting clarity, you are opening their mind to what they can do, what potential they can uncover going ahead in their life.
Fine. So law of attraction is working every time.
All the
time. Means कोई special efforts की need नहीं है. That is happening. बहुत easy सा वो है, हाँ?
Right.
Okay. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much for giving. That is, I think, that is the point to be noted kind of thing. Like law of attraction is happening. ये मेरे लिए भी मैं थोड़ा सा new ही बोलूँगी because I try for the things. Lekin, as you are saying, na, it's happening.
It's
That
happening.
is really
You just have to align
beautiful.
yourself with that. That's it.
Yeah, that is really beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Okay, if I ask you in the context of academic goals, how can students get realistic intentions and goals using manifestation techniques? Some realistic
Okay.
goals.
All right. Goals are something which is quite underestimated by most of us these days, especially. And, people are making fun of, okay, let's make goal and resolution and then let's break it. So it's not about making it and then breaking it. It's about making it and actually following it and then achieving it. Okay. So the simplest way to do that, especially for students in regards to manifestation, they first need to, there is half yearly and there is annual exam, right? So what they can do is they can break, make chunks. How? First they can decide what percentage they are looking forward to have in their annual exams, okay, and to reach there what they need to target for half yearly. Okay, then coming to that, first is annual exam, then half yearly. They have decided that their percentage. After that, they need to write down the subjects in each subject what they are targeting, and in during a day, okay, what hours, how many hours they need to dedicate to that particular subject. Suppose there is English, maths, social science, there is Hindi, and I am targeting, okay, let me give 15 minutes to Hindi, 20 minutes to social science, 15 minutes to English, and then 1 hour to maths, maybe because math needs certain practices, so 1 hour to math. So this is something you have to decide, okay, because once you follow that, you are making a roadmap to reach what you decided for your half yearly percentage and your yearly percentage. You have to follow that roadmap. You cannot only decide the target and just sit quietly waiting for, okay, something will happen and I'll achieve that. No, you have to take inspired action, and that inspired action comes through the roadmap you are creating for yourself. So first set a percentage bar which you are looking forward to achieve, then write down the subjects and make a plan, like during the day, how many minutes, how many hours you are looking forward to spend on that particular subject. If there might be some difficulty during reaching that point, I can come to Meenu ma'am, I can come to another ma'am, I can go to my mom, please help me in figuring out what I can do there. Students need to be open. They have to be communicating things wherever they are feeling problems. In that case, their parents has to be little friendly with them so that they can open up with them. And same goes for teachers. Teachers need to be open and very in a friendly way, so that the student can come to them and actually discuss what problem they are going through. Because what happens, what I have observed, not for you Meenu, but what I have observed is, if a student is not doing well, okay, during their academics, teachers are coming and saying, you are not doing well, you are not doing well, you are not doing well, then they need to understand that repetition is the key to do anything in life. Anything in life. If you are telling students that they are not doing good, they are not doing good, they will accept it, and they know that no matter how hard work I put in my exams, I'll not be able to do it, I'll not be able to crack it. So instead, put something valuable in their mind so that they can keep it there and then work through that level of mind. So that is very important. So I gave you a brief introduction about how they can use their goals, and then if the roadmap they have created, if they feel any problem in that, how they can approach to teachers and their family members. And if you feel like that student is not coming to me, then check yourself. If you are doing anything in a wrong way, speaking to them, communicating to them in a very inappropriate way, then correct that, so that student can come to you. They can rely on you that I have a ma'am whom I ever whom I can reach anytime, and for anything she's there to help me.
Okay. So, Diksha, um, you know, how it is different from when we make simple timetable and when we talk about manifestation, do you think? Means एक क्या होता है कि जैसे as a teacher or as a student also we do that, let's make some timetable for the thing. And the another thing is this, when we want to attach the thing with the manifestation, थोड़ा सा कहीं पे कुछ डिफरेंस तो डेफिनेटली होता होगा, उस पर थोड़ी सी क्लैरिटी चाहिए बिकॉज
मैंने आपको बोला कि सबसे पहले आप एक परसेंटेज डिफाइन करो, दैट इज नेवर इन टाइम टेबल, वो टाइम टेबल में नहीं होती। आप क्या टेबल करते हो, मतलब नॉट फॉर यू बट स्कूल्स में, या स्टूडेंट खुद बैठ के या उनके पेरेंट्स उनके लिए टाइम टेबल बनाते हैं कि तुम्हें इतने बजे ये करना है, इतने बजे ये करना है, ये करना है। मैनिफेस्टेशन इज अबाउट एंजॉइंग द प्रोसेस बट गेटिंग फोकस्ड ऑन द आउटकम। Here, the outcome for the student is the percentage they are going to set for their exam. They know what they need to do, and that is how they will follow that timetable for that roadmap, because they know that I have to reach here and I will reach there by taking one step at a time, then taking one step and enjoying it, not bothering about okay मैंने ये percentage set की है, मैं दुनिया छोड़ दूं और मैं बैठ के काम ही करता रहूं। No, enjoy things in your own way, but just stay focused on what your target is and how I need to reach there. That's why I told to give certain time frame to particular thing and then just follow that. But in case if you're not able to follow, suppose you said that okay मैं 15 मिनट फिजिक्स पढ़ूंगा बट आज मैं नहीं कर पाया, क्यों? क्योंकि मुझे कुछ अर्जेंट काम आ गया जो मैं इग्नोर नहीं कर सकता था। ठीक है, इट्स नॉट लाइक कि वो बच्चे हैं तो उनके पास काम नहीं आ सकता, फैमिली में कभी फंक्शन हो रहा है, कभी कुछ हो रहा है, कभी कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, एंड दे हैव टू बी देयर, राइट? सो इट्स ओके, डोंट बी हार्ड ऑन योरसेल्फ. Okay, just enjoy the process of manifestation and reach to your outcome first through your mind by setting it, and then in reality. That's what manifestation is.
So what I understood that we should do actions, and we should do that while enjoying the thing, by not taking any kind of stress, but with a specific target. When we do actions with a specific target, exactly, that is manifestation.
Exactly. Like,
it is not magic. It is not magic. It is the thing
that magical. It does make your life magical. Law of attraction is not magic, but when you consciously follow it, it makes things look like magical. Yeah. It makes things look like magical. So that's the difference.
It made things look like magical. I am 100% 100% मानती हूँ मैं ये बात को, because I have used it. I have used it when I was not able to understand so much about law of attraction. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं था. My mentor asked me to do something. I did, and ये भी नहीं पता था कि मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, मैनिफेस्टेशन कर रही हूँ, लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन कर रही हूँ, नहीं पता था.
Had faith in your mentor.
I had faith on my mentor, और जस्ट उनको फॉलो करते करते मैंने कुछ टाइम में पाया कि oh yeah, I got everything. Means that was really magical. Means I can feel it here कि means जो dreams come true.
It does.
That is really I love this concept. That's the reason I want my students. That's the reason you are here, because I want my student to know.
That's a good initiative by you, Meenu, because education is vast, what I understand, right? And life skill is something which should be taught in every school. I know subjects will happen, maths, physics, science, everything will happen, but to a certain extent. Life skills are something which will happen at every point of life. When they have a good hold there, they know how to handle their emotions, how to make things work for them. They'll be able to conquer everything which comes their way. Everything. So it's really a great initiative by you. I really appreciate that. That's why I said that when you said that, thank you for coming. I said I'm literally glad to be here to share that knowledge with students.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. I hope my students will follow few points that you are giving here, and they will feel that magic in their life. Okay. So if I ask you that are these specific manifestation practices that can help students overcome exam anxiety, or can they boost their confidence?
Okay. Exam anxiety happens, and any type of anxiety happens when we make assumptions in mind. लाइक इमेजिन मेरा अभी एग्जाम है, मुझे एग्जाम देने जाना है, ठीक है, मुझे लग रहा है मैं फेल हो गई तो मेरा जो मतलब साथ में रोल नंबर आता है किसी के वो नहीं आया तो टीचर ने एग्जाम ऐसा डाला हुआ तो मैं क्या करूंगा, अच्छा मैंने जो सोचा वो नहीं आया तो it happens when you make assumptions in your mind. So instead of making assumptions, how about going back to the first thing I discussed? Sit and deep breathe, calm your mind, calm your mind. Then come to the second point. Everything is connected, right? Come to the second point where I said about the goal. Go back, close your eyes, go back and start thinking about the percentage you have, the target you have set for yourself, and imagine as if you have nailed it. You got it. Meenu ma'am is giving you certificate, giving you your report card that you did it. Just for 2 minutes, do deep breathing and just visualize this for a few seconds. Open your eyes and go for it. Because anxiety happens when you fill your mind with unnecessary things. But what we are doing here, instead of putting unnecessary things which are unwanted, putting something which is valuable, which will help me in getting my target, right? That is why you have to be conscious about what is happening in your mind. If you become unconscious, right, which 99% of the people are there right now. So instead of being unconscious, being in an unconscious state and letting that anxiety happen in its own way and destroying my peace, how about consciously sitting and getting my energy back to nail my exam? So sit, do deep breathing for a minute, for 2 minutes, and then visualize for a minute. Like, okay, मैंने exam दे दिया, मैंने बहुत अच्छा exam दे दिया, and I'm getting my report card with the percentage I have set for myself. Just imagine that you will feel happy. फीलिंग इज द प्री रिक्विजिट, ठीक है, जैसे आप एग्जाम देने जाते हो पेन बहुत जरूरी होता है, इसी तरह से जब आप कोई भी ये चीज कर रहे हो, कोई भी प्रैक्टिस फॉलो कर रहे हो मैनिफेस्टेशन की, तो फीलिंग इज द प्री रिक्विजिट. आप फील नहीं करोगे, दैट मीन्स आप सेम स्टेट के साथ बैठे एंजाइटी और सेम स्टेट के साथ उठ के चले गए, तो वो आपको कोई आपका 5 मिनट भी वेस्ट हुआ और कुछ होगा भी नहीं. देन इंस्टेड फील वॉट एवर यू आर विजुअलाइजिंग एंड देन गेट अप विद द सेम एनर्जी एंड डू योर एग्जाम. Do your exam. Trust me, magic will happen itself.
Means visualization with exact feeling of success and happiness.
True.
And when we start that exam with positive feeling, that happiness, then this is the way to remove the exam anxiety. ठीक है?
Best way.
I hope मैं आपको समझ पा गई हूँ.
बहुत अच्छे से.
Means yeah, deep breathing and setting goal, doing actions with the complete enjoyment.
Inspired actions.
Inspired actions. Okay, inspired actions, and then visualization and feel that success and feel that happiness. Oh wow, really beautiful, really beautiful. सच में मुझे लग रहा है yes, these are the things that work. तो यहाँ पे फिर एंजाइटी को हम बहुत अच्छे से एक स्टूडेंट था लास्ट ईयर, वेरी ब्रिलियंट स्टूडेंट, लेकिन उसको एग्जाम एंजाइटी ना बहुत ज्यादा थी. आई वर्क ऑन दैट बिफोर ज्वाइनिंग माई क्लासेस. मुझे याद है during exam he fainted due to anxiety. So these kind of things happen. तो यहाँ के लिए specific कुछ.
Yeah, I'll tell you one more thing. देखो, आपने अगर टेलीस्कोप पकड़ा है, आप कहीं देख रहे हो, ठीक है, आपको वो चीज और क्लियर होती दिखती जाएगी, करेक्ट, राइट? क्योंकि आप उसको अपनी एनर्जी दे रहे हो, उसमें अपना ध्यान डाल रहे हो, यू आर फोकसिंग ऑन दैट, करेक्ट. नाउ सेम गोज फॉर अनदर थिंग, मे बी इट्स एंजाइटी, मे बी इट्स हैप्पीनेस, मे बी इट्स स्ट्रेस. बार बार उसको बोल के कि मुझे एंजाइटी हो रही है, एंड आप मतलब कोई और टीचर है, अगर वो भी उसे बार बार यही बोल रहा है कि तू एंजाइटी मत कर, एंजाइटी कर, देन यूनिवर्स डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दैट ना कर, मत कर, नहीं होगा. इट रिप्लेस दैट वर्ड विद होगा. एंजाइटी मत करो, एंजाइटी मत सोचो, ये सोचो ही मत कि मुझे एंजाइटी हो रही है. भाई वो और सोचेगा, क्योंकि हम उसका ध्यान एंजाइटी में ही लेकर जा रहे हैं. एंड सेम गोज फॉर स्टूडेंट, अगर वो बार बार अपने, आई सेड राइट कि रेपिटेशन इज द मदर ऑफ एवरीथिंग इफ यू आर रिपीटिंग इन योर माइंड, बट मुझे एंजाइटी हो रही है, मुझे एंजाइटी हो रही है, एंड पीपल हु सराउंड्स मी आर आल्सो सेइंग द सेम थिंग, तो मुझे जो 1% होनी थी वो मुझे 50% होगी, 50% हो गई, फिर साथ वाले और बोल रहे हैं तो मुझे 100% हो गई, तो मैं तो फेल होऊंगा ही ना, कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज विल हैपन। ठीक है, तो इंस्टेड कि अगर एंजाइटी हो रही है, बिठाओ, टॉक टू दैट पर्सन, क्यों हो रही है, ठीक है, अच्छा ये रीजन है, तो क्या हो गया, देन टेल हिम अबाउट कितने लोगों ने अपनी एंजाइटी को ओवरकम करके चीजें करी है। ऐसा नहीं है मीनू कि आपको कभी एंजाइटी नहीं होगी चीजों को लेकर, हुई होगी, बट आपने कोशिश करके अपना 100% देकर उससे बाहर आकर वो एक्शन किया होगा, वो अच्छा हो या बुरा हो, बट आपने अपनी तरफ से पूरी कोशिश करके उसको अच्छा बनाने की कोशिश करी है। हम एक एंजाइटी में बैठ के उसके ट्रैप में फंस नहीं सकते। वी आर मोर पावरफुल देन दैट, वी आर मोर पावरफुल देन दैट, देन यू हैव टू एक्सेप्ट, अच्छा मुझे एंजाइटी हो रही है, अब मैं अपना फोकस चेंज करूंगा, ठीक है, कि मुझे एंजाइटी नहीं चाहिए, मुझे मेरा एग्जाम चाहिए अच्छे मार्क्स के साथ, तो मैं अपना फोकस जब क्लियर करूंगा वापस से, अगेन कम्स टू द क्लैरिटी, ठीक है, मेरा फोकस जब क्लियर होगा, मैं तो भूल जाऊंगा ना कोई एंजाइटी नाम की चीज मेरे पीछे पड़ी है, राइट, क्योंकि मेरा फोकस तो मेरे एग्जाम की तरफ है, बट वहां क्या हो रहा है, फोकस सिर्फ एंजाइटी की तरफ है, एंड एंजाइटी सक्सीडेड। जब एंजाइटी जीत सकती है तो आप सोचो, आप तो यू आर मोर पावरफुल देन दैट, you can also succeed. So instead of getting trapped in these unwanted emotions, come out of that intentionally, consciously, and achieve whatever target is there in your mind.
Beautiful, really beautiful. So, आपको सुन के मुझे एक बात याद आई, that my mentor said to me, like if some negative thing, like she used the word auntie for that, anxiety auntie, you sit behind, ठीक है, पीछे बैठ के जो बोलना बोलो, बट आप, बिकॉज वो जाएगी नहीं, वो है वहां पे तो है, बट हम उसको ओवरकम करके हम कैसे बिहेव करते हैं उससे, दैट्स रियली ब्यूटीफुल, सो ब्यूटीफुल। आई वांट एवरीवन टू point the notes whatever Diksha is saying. Really, these are the things that are life changing, life changing, and these all things we can do when we believe on that.
Trust is the biggest thing, right? No one else can see God, but what we have is trust. We believe in God, we trust God that God will do good to us, right? And that's how it happens everywhere.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Diksha. Diksha, would you like to share some of your success stories? अगर किसी student type की हो तो very nice. Otherwise, tell me something जहाँ पे आपने बहुत clearly इन चीजों को feel किया हो.
Yes, I remember one person who was preparing for IAS exam. आप में से बहुत लोग जानते होंगे कि IAS एग्जाम्स के लिए मे बी आप लोग में से काफी स्टूडेंट जो है वो उसको टारगेट कर रहे हो, IAS एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा था, बट इंस्टेड ऑफ फोकसिंग ऑन IAS एग्जाम, दैट स्टूडेंट वाज फोकसिंग ऑन व्हाट इज नॉट हैपनिंग राइट नाउ इन माय लाइफ, व्हिच मींस लैक ऑफ व्हाट ही वांट्स। उसे चाहिए क्या था, उसे चाहिए था मैं IAS ऑफिसर बनूं, बट वो जिस स्टेट में था वो थी लैक, ना होने की वो एक स्टेट थी कि मेरे पास वो नहीं है, ठीक है। आप एक चीज का टारगेट कर रहे हो, ठीक है, बट आप वहीं पे सोचते जा रहे हो मेरे पास वो नहीं है, मेरे पास वो नहीं है, तो वो नहीं होगी ना, राइट। तो वो आपको पहले अपना फोकस क्लियर करना पड़ेगा। दैट्स व्हाट आई टॉट टू दैट पर्सन कि पहले अपना फोकस क्लियर करो कि चाहिए क्या, लैक चाहिए या एक्चुअली में टारगेट को हिट करना है। when he understood that thing, he started thinking otherwise, like okay, I am the one who have achieved that target। आप उस टारगेट को अपने जहां पे आप ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, ठीक है, मे बी आप अपना किसी बॉक्स में आप अपना वो रखिए कि मेरा टारगेट है 98% इन 8th क्लास, 98% इन 10th क्लास, उस तरह से टारगेट को अपने जहां पे आप ज्यादा देख सकते हो उसको रखो, ठीक है। दैट्स व्हाई आई टोल्ड टू दैट पर्सन कि अपने टारगेट को अपने दिमाग के आगे जितना रखोगे, अननेसेसरी चीज दिमाग में जाने से पहले बार बार सोचेगी कि वो कि ये, तो मैं तो यही चुनूंगा ना, मुझे यही चाहिए, ठीक है। He started doing that. Apart from that, he did some mirror practices. Mirror practices is something where we train our mind consciously. So what students can do and what he did is, I'm telling you the same thing, okay, stand in front of the mirror and talk to the mirror as if ki yaar, I did it, I did it. And that thing happened a lot, a lot. I don't remember the place that person was from, but I remember giving him that assignment of doing mirror talk. And when he came back to me, he was like, Diksha, I don't know what happens, the target is still there to achieve, but I am feeling very good about it. I am feeling very good about it. I said, there you go. Thing is done. You just have to now physically go and give the exam, but in your mind, you have achieved it. You have hit the target. That is the base thing which people are missing these days, that it's not only about the target, only about the outcome. It's about feeling that I have achieved it, feeling that I am having that joy and happiness of achieving that target. And then from that state of point, reaching there and then actually enjoying it. Trust me, that view will be amazing, different, and breathtaking. So that's what he did. Okay, and that's how he achieved it. I have a testimonial as well. You may find it maybe on Google or maybe on Instagram. I have put several testimonials there, so you will find that how that person overcame that state of lack and actually did it. It was not like that he was not spending time on learning things. Okay, he did. He did. He was spending more than, I guess, 12 hours during a day, because IAS requires a lot of dedication. He had that. The only problem which was there is lack, state of lack. He was, learning things, implementing things from the state of lack. But when he understood that, when he overcame that, he came to know that now that target is achievable and I am going to nail it. And that's how he did it. And same goes for आपने तारे ज़मीन पर भी देखी होगी, क्या मतलब कैसे वो स्टूडेंट को प्रॉब्लम थी, and that problem happened with a lot of actors. बहुत स्टार्स के साथ, सुपर स्टार्स के साथ वो प्रॉब्लम हुई है. बट ठीक है, जब प्रॉपर गाइडेंस के साथ, ठीक है, जैसे यू एज अ टीचर कैन गिव, आई एज अ कोच कैन गिव, राइट, दैट इज वाई सर्टन हेल्प रिक्वायर्ड इन मेनी केसेस. ठीक है, तो आप जब उनको बैठ के चीज बताओगे कि जो तुम कर रहे हो, द बिगेस्ट गिफ्ट Minu, you can give someone to the assurance of their success in whatever they are doing, right? And that's why I told you to help student to be that friend for them which they need. And same goes for family members, for parents. Like, be a friend to your kid so that they come to you with their problems and you are able to help them. Not like you are pressurizing, ऐसे कैसे कर सकते हो, ऐसे कैसे कर सकते हो. That student will get more pressurized. मैंने क्या ही बता दिया इनको, कहाँ गड़बड़ कर दी. ठीक है, instead of doing that, come to a point where you are subtly tell the kid like, okay, whatever happened, now come back and let's do it. When you get that friend, okay, you can do anything with that friend. So be that friend to kids. And that's what happened in that movie, and that's what happened with the star kids. A lot of star kids had that issue, but they overcame it because they had the required help, maybe in the form of parents, teachers, whatever it was, but that help was there. That's how they were able to conquer their problems and enjoying the journey of ultimate success.
Beautiful. So, Diksha, it's really very beautiful session, and I am just मेरा तो बंद करने का मन भी नहीं कर रहा. So beautiful. The bigger technique that you talked about, na, I have used it myself, and it has magical impacts. Magical, really. And वैसे मैं अपने बच्चों को भी बोलती हूँ ये बात, ये मैं अपने स्टूडेंट्स को जरूर बताती हूँ.
Very good.
You have talked about deep breathing, visualization, and this mirror technique. इसके अलावा, at the end, would you like to add some kind of technique for my students specifically? कुछ technique kind thing, कुछ सिखाना चाहेंगे? At the end, some message.
हाँ, मैं एक चीज सिखाना चाहूंगी, which is शुक्राना, जिसे हम ग्रैटिट्यूड बोलते हैं. ठीक है, शुक्राना उन्हें क्यों सिखाना चाहूंगी? Because gratitude for me is the antidote to all the invisible killers. मैं आपको बताती हूँ मैं invisible killers किसको बोल रही हूँ. Invisible killers are self-doubt, okay, self-worth issue, and all those issues which are stopping us from achieving our goal. Those are इनविजिबल किलर्स. ठीक है, तो ग्रैटिट्यूड एक ऐसा एंटीडोट है जो उन चीजों को ऑटोमेटिकली मार देता है. अब ग्रैटिट्यूड क्यों? बिकॉज ग्रैटिट्यूड एक ऐसी स्टेट है, यू कैन आइदर फील ग्रैटिट्यूड फॉर द थिंग्स हैपनिंग इन योर लाइफ और बी फियरफुल. या तो डरो या तो शुक्राना करो. तो डरने से अच्छा शुक्राना करो, राइट? एंड शुक्राना नॉट ओनली फॉर थिंग्स विच आर हैपनिंग इन योर लाइफ, that is obviously required, because that will open your mind in very different ways to accept things. Okay, but for the things which you are looking forward to achieve, like if any teacher is helping you in achieving your target, be grateful to her, be open to her, talk, appreciate her, how she is helping me, how you are doing things with her help. And then do appreciation, be grateful for the target you are looking forward to achieve, as if you have achieved. Like, I am really feeling gratitude for achieving 98% in my Hindi exam, in my social science exam, or in the annual exam. I feel really, really good about that. So you have to be like that. Open your mind to gratitude. It opens, a lot of gates towards the amazing opportunities in life. So that is something which I keep on telling, all the people who are connected with me, that gratitude is the key to success. So be grateful for the things you have in your life. Don't take them for granted, and be grateful for the things you are looking forward to achieve in your life. That will open a lot of gates of opportunities in your life. And being a student, you need it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Gratitude. Gratitude is the key of success.
Indeed.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Diksha, for joining the session and giving so, beautiful advices for my students.
Thank you.
So, anyone of you wants to have some kind of coaching related to manifestation, law of attraction, these kind of things, so our expert is here. Please connect to Diksha Dogra. And any one of you have maths issues, I'm here for you.
Don't come here. Go there.
या मैथ के लिए मैं हमेशा से यहाँ हूँ सबके लिए, whoever wants. And for manifestation, Diksha is here. Thank you so much, Diksha, and thank you so much everyone who joined. Gayatri, Jason, Roshni, Naveen, Anshita, Ramesh Dave, a lot of are there. Varun, View, Samir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. A lot of names are there. I can't name everyone, but thank you so much for making this session successful. Thank you, Diksha. Thank you for joining. Take care. Bye, everyone. Have a very great day. Bye.